Alright, I think that should be a little bit better. But anyway, so my name is Kyle. We are going to be continuing our Elden Ring playthrough. Typically I start streaming at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but due to the fact that today my brother is actually coming back from a trip, so I'm trying to get my stream in a little bit earlier so I can spend time with him. So let's get back into it. We are in the underground city of Necron, and we're currently lighting torches. Let me turn this down a little bit. We're currently lighting torches so we can gain access to the new boss fog. Alright, so we lit that one already. Oh, let's search it this way. Last night we entered the stream, we did an optional side area. I think it gave us a weapon, if I remember correctly. Somber Smithing Stone 5. Can I go in this water? I don't think I can. That's normally a boss? Okay. Yeah, that's normally a boss. What is going on? Got me. Okay. So I think for this boss it'll actually be better not engaging him on the horse. So it actually gives me a little bit more control. Because he's a pretty agile boy. Oh, did it start me all the way here? Okay. Interesting. That's fine. We'll just make our way back. But anyway, I hope that everyone is having a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in to the stream if you're here. I very much appreciate it. And that boy's right there, and I'm pretty sure that our souls are being protected. No, they're right here, okay. 43,000 souls is nothing to gaff at. So we're gonna light this, just to make sure that we have it. There we go. He only gave us 2,400 souls. Wow, okay. Rather get this than the other one. So we lit another fire, so I believe that is 3 torches lit. So let's continue on. What's this? Formic rock. Okay. So we have 2 of them this time. And we have rats. She drops a purple item. What is this? An ascend butterfly. Okay, so this is like a farming spot? Or you can farm these enemies for the ascend butterflies? That might be interesting. I could have swore there was another... Oh, okay, there it is. So this is 4 torches. I remember the first time that I came through here, I had to light 8 torches. So, yeah, I think we have a little bit of work to do. Not sure if anything's over here, but let me check it out. What is this? A really good indicator are those individuals that are singing. I guess that's a surefire way of knowing if you're close to a torch or not. Are these gonna aggro as soon as I pick up this item? No? Okay, cool. Precious item ahead. So it seems that they weren't mine. There is something here. Stone sword key. And it looks like another ancestor deer, but yeah. I mean, maybe with the horse I can make that jump. It looks like he's not active though. Before I do that, I'm actually going to explore further over this way and become curious. Okay, so it looks like... Did you fall off places or something? Why are there so many death stains? Okay, there's an ember. Looks pretty safe so far. Or are people, like, falling off because they're trying to make that jump? I hear something stomping. Some kind of night. Alright, I guess I go down here. I was not able to get backstab, which is unfortunate. So it's this guy with the same moveset. Oh god. I don't want to, like, roll too far back because I don't want to, like, fall off the edge. Okay, so new strategy. I'm gonna wait for him to get really far down on that, that precipice that he's patrolling. And then that's gonna give me some... That's gonna be some room to back up. And there doesn't seem to be any other enemies behind him, so I think I should be much better off. Okay, he went his evil form. Yeah, it's not gonna save him. Interesting. I got the Crucible Horn Shield. That's cool. So I imagine he was protecting something. Missionary's Cookbook number 5. Okay. I don't think that there's anything else. I don't know what's over here, so I'll top off the FP just in case. Why is he just like chilling there? That is obnoxious. I can't believe that they're reusing that character model. That guy was so annoying to kill initially in the capital. But I have a feeling that I should be okay if I just spam my weapon art. And recharge my flasks as well, so that's cool. Got a gold centipede. Nice. Oh, I got a backstab off on me. Is there something behind you? There is. That's pretty cool. Smithing Stone 4. Nothing good, though. It's too bad. Another golden centipede. That's nice. Talk. Huh. Inner Order. Pedican? I thought you were, Here, I gotta move that up to the top because it's not appearing. I apologize. I thought you were already following. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate the follow. How are you doing, Pedican? So I wonder if there are other enemies that are going to flank me as soon as I kill this crystal. Order healing. Looks like another faith spell. So that stinks. Got myself an item, a golden rune number 7. And looks like some kind of centipede. So I guess we'll make our way back and we'll try killing that guy. See if he drops anything good for us. If he drops his spear, that would be pretty awesome. Honestly, I quite like his spear. I don't know if you can get backstabs off on these guys. I summon... No, I can't summon the skeletal boys. So I'll try getting close. Yeah, I can. Oh my god. Damn it, though. Alright, try stabbing me again. Try stabbing me again. So I could punish you. Doesn't seem to want to do anything. Somber Smithing Stone 6. Not quite what I had wanted, but it's okay. Smithing Stone 5. Alright. So I suppose we shall continue by going back this way. I open this? No. Unfortunately not. This looks like a boss right now. Am I gonna have to fight this guy? I just fought you my last stream. That reached, even though I dodged. Okay. Fine. His damage output is not quite the same as his other guy. Or his other clone. Ooh, another one. This is nasty. How am I still alive? Oh, I got the heal off. I didn't think I did. It's fine. Oh, that's a very blocking poison. It does a lot of damage in a very small amount of time. I probably should have just hit him with the spell from afar, but okay. This is interesting. So we fight 2 gargoyles at the same time. Nice. Well, in that case, I'm definitely going to get my skeletal boy ready. Oh, he's crafty. Shit. I just lost 40,000 souls. This is fine. I can always get the souls back. I think if I'm able to take him out, I'm curious to see the moveset of the Twin Blade Gargoyle. I'm not gonna waste FP. Not until it gets close, because it seems that he can dodge my rock slime. This character was like frozen. I didn't know what he was doing. That should be it. Dead. Guess he's dead. Interesting. So it looks like a little bit of a stagger. So a bandit can respawn. So that was an interesting fight. Valiant Gargoyle, I got the Gargoyle's Great Sword. And I got the Gargoyle's Twin Blade. That's cool. I haven't used Twin Blade weapons so far in this game, or any other weapons than my katana. Oh man, if I had my souls compounded with the 32,000 that I just got, I would have been able to level up for sure. That's too bad. So it seems that this is definitely the direction that we have to go. I think at least. Ride my horse. I cannot yet. Oh, did that guy have some kind of flail? Oh, that looked pretty cool. Is there anything else, like, in this area? Okay, there's another ember. I may have discovered a side area that was completely optional. So this is the second side area that we found that has been completely optional here. Oh, what's this? Rusting coffin. This is taken back to Dark Souls 1 vibes. Am I gonna, like, respawn in front of... Well, Gravelord Nito is probably not in this game. But am I gonna be able to join the Gravelord Covenant or something like that? Or is this how you change your sex? I'm being teleported somewhere. Where am I going? What the hell? So it seems that the coffin is completely kaput. I guess it was only good for a one-way journey. But at least we have an ember right in front of us, so that's good. Where did this take us? I can summon the horse. I could have swore that I saw an enemy already. And I was right. It looks like an Erd tree guy. Protecting the Erd tree. And he sees me from really far away. Greedy. Not quite, probably. Yeah. Almost. $10,000. Staff of the Avatar. That's pretty sick. Okay. So, apparently I am extremely low on FP flasks, so let's go back. I'm pretty sure I have enough golden seeds to actually increase my my flask count. Just once, okay, that's fine. I have sacred tier as well, so we'll use that. Allocate flask charges, so we'll do 7 and 4, just because our weapon art costs FP. And let's actually use our souls because we're really close to leveling up. Like 5. That should be fun. We need like 4,000. So that gives us 5,000. Level up. Let's do intelligence. I like intelligence. Let's see if this guy came back. Looks like he was like a mini boss because he didn't respawn. That's good. There's something that was there. Ants. Ash of War, Golden Land. Okay. Can I reach? No? That does nothing. So that's the crit spot? This space is the crit spot? Interesting. He's a defensive boy. One second. Hey, Starkey. I'm gonna try to squeeze in a stream, and then you can play with your brother, or not your brother, but your father, a little bit later, okay? You just want scritches? Pardon me. Yeah? You being a good boy? Why don't you take a seat? Why don't you sit down? So are there, like, multiple? So there's only one. Can I sneak up? He hurts. Oh, there are two of them. Son of a bitch. Okay. These deep-root depths. These ants are even stronger than the gargoyles I just fought. They don't get very many souls, though. Which is unfortunate. Oh, what kind of material is that? Oh, that's not something that you can pick up. So we'll explore on top of the branches first, and then we'll work our way down. What's going on, Starkey? So it looks like you kind of do have to go down, right? Well, the dog is literally digging on the side of the couch. It's kind of funny. Okay. Well, the horse isn't going to do us any good here. Unless I need him to make... Do I need him to make this jump? I think I do. like 500 souls. What kind of a place is this? Does this even connect? No, it doesn't. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to make a parkour jump over the... I think it's like too far away. Or maybe a jump right there with the horse? Yeah, I don't... I don't know, man. Let me go back. Go this way. That is dangerous. But I might have to do it. Because I don't see any other areas I could... Well, before we do that... Oh god, okay. Before we do that, let's go back. Just make sure that we confirm our bases. That there's nowhere else to go. Because we still have branches over here that we have to explore. Maybe this will be able to take us somewhere. Maybe. And it does actually take us somewhere. Okay. So we didn't have to do any crazy shenanigans. I mean, it kind of looks like you can find something and then drop down, so I don't think that it was necessary to jump over there, but I could be wrong. So, more flying ants. Yeah, there's nothing here. There are a lot of them. Why are there so many? Smithing stone 4. I have a lot of smithing stones that I don't even need. Maybe the game is trying to, like, tell you, hey, try different weapons. Different weapons will be fun. But unfortunately for me, I've been using the same sword for a while because it's pretty good. Oh wow. Look at all these ants. That's not what I want to do. Are you gonna drop down? If you leave me alone, I will leave you alone. It's fine. One of them drop down. So perhaps I should have killed them. Okay, that's the area I think where all those things are flying. Oh, back there, okay. So the over here is new. And I'm just exploring on foot right now. Not only because I like exploring on foot, but I'm actually giving my HP some time to heal because I have that talisman that gradually restores my HP. Trying to conserve how many flasks I use. There's an ember right there. Is that an enemy or an NPC? Looks like an NPC. Oh, it's one of these.
Lord Godwin, such cruelty, such humiliation. Oh, my poor sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die, as a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the Golden Bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be? Oh.
Interesting. Okay. Thanks for the dialogue, because it gave my health even more time to heal. Thank you for that. So apparently Godwin was murdered. Which, I mean, I kind of knew, because the trailer showed, like, some dude randomly being killed. But I didn't know that that was Godwin. It's good to know. Really? Okay. Oh, you punk-ass bitch ants. I'm gonna glintstone arc you into oblivion. No mercy for ants. That's for sure. I was completely fine not bothering any ants, but they decided to bother me. I don't know where those ants came from, though, and that's the only concerning factor. Are they dropping down from somewhere, or are they burrowing from the ground? Seems they are burrowing from the ground. Where's the second one? Did I kill it? Formic rock. A lot of formic rock. And can I drop down anywhere? There's a root. What you doing, Starkey? Starkey, come here. Stark, come here. What are you doing, boy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hold on 1 second. I'm not ignoring you. Hello, good boy. All right. Doggo attended to. So is there... There are some things over there. Oh god, okay. Probably Rock Blast because it has more range. Is he coming over to me? Seems to be. Looks like they're a little confused. What you doing, Sharky? He's being real spunky. Why are you being so spunky, huh? What? You wanna go outside? Alright. I'll be right back. Gotta let him outside real quick. Okay. Apologies about that. Doggo has been released, and I will need to retrieve Doggo in about 10 minutes or so. Alright, so that's where the ants were. This is where the ember is up here. So I guess we have to go over this way. Looks like there are some secret items in the tree formations, though. This is where I was okay, this is where I was before, I think. Am I stuck? Okay. Okay, so I was over here. This looks pretty cool. Oh god. That is a recipe for disaster if I ever saw one. I can use the flask. Okay. Now to get our spoils, and they are still not all dead. Oh my goodness, there are so many. Oh, fantastic rune arc, smithing stone 6. I can't go that way. How many more are there? Oh my goodness. Ghost Board 5. Let's go back this way. Is that no, I don't think that's an enemy. They're just lines that are gonna drop down. That's an enemy though. Map Deep Root Depths. Nice. Oh my gosh. What is with these colossal looking enemies? Try behind. What is that? What is that? So there's no flanking. Try behind. I don't know. I don't know where the sparkly thing is. I keep hearing it. I don't see it though. Oh, there we go. Summer Smithing Stone 6 again. Oh, there are a lot of them over there, aren't there? Alright, time to fight this guy, I suppose. Thought he was a little bit more dangerous than that. Ash of War Vacuum Slice. Nice. That's another one of those things that we just killed, I think. So we'll just... I think it is, anyway. So we'll just take care of that. There were enemies over here. Dragon Moon Police. Oh, it must be multiple geckos. So I think this is a safe spot. Oh, never mind. Are there any others? I don't believe there are. The reason I say that is because I have to go let the dog go inside. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I have returned. We're at about an hour. Okay. More? I killed so many. At least my flasks got completely recharged. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's go over here. Hefty beast bone. Why are there so many of these geckos? Let's see what's up here. What is this? Don't know what that is supposed to be. I would call him. Oh, okay. So that's where I came from. Okay. I think I cleared out most of this area with all the geckos. We found the map fragment. That's really, really good. Went that way, went that way. So let's just continue forward. Ghost Glovewort. What's that? Someone's casting. Oh, there's one of those pyromancer dudes up there. Can I jump up without the horse? That's the real question. There are a lot of these apparition enemies out there. Golden Ring. There's another pyromancer boy up there. Another pyromancer boy. Oh, okay. The geckos do not decide to follow me, though. There's an ember over there. It's a big area. Alright, I guess we can go over here, but I think we're gonna have to drop down to get that purple. Prince of Death Staff? What? There's a rune duplication spot right over there, excuse me. Alright. Make sure that the cat ring is equipped. we should be good on this jump. All for an arterial leaf. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that may not have been worth it. Drop here, though. That looks... Oh, it should be fine. Smithing Stone 7. We are now collecting Smithing Stone 7, which means that the Sauber Smithing Stone is close by. It has to be. Which is very exciting for me. So I can finally upgrade my sword. I can start doing good damage. God damn it. Let's all just join the party. God, son of a bitch. Okay. No worries. Unnecessary flask. That is fine. So I think this is the section that I was in. That's crazy that there were still more geckos. After I killed so many. Oh. Ooh. Reptile boy. He can come through here. Is that what he does? He throws a spear? Well, that is a little bit annoying. I can't stagger him because he keeps turtling with his shield. So I guess maybe I have to two-hand so I can penetrate his shield. Definitely not going to kill all these little lizards again. Okay, so we can't go up from here. Oh, damn it. Alright, so let's test the theory. about our two-handing shenanigans. Maybe we can actually get a backstab. Nice. It fucking reaches. That sucks. God damn it. I'm pretty sure I rolled, but somehow it still caught me. So I think that I should be able to get damage off without two-handing if I just circle him. So that is the next tactic that we're going to use. Okay. And who knows? Can you actually, like, effectively use the horse against this guy? I have no idea. My souls, though. But if I get my souls, I think that's gonna well, let me try. Just because that's a fair bit of souls. Okay. There we go. Alright, we finally got one. Oh my goodness. Okay. And of course we have more ants. You know how we feel about ants. That's pretty cool. So we have to take our horse up to wherever that takes us. Let's actually do some more investigating over here. More frogs? Oh. Oh, that's dangerous. something. It sounds like a bear. Am I just gonna get, like, lunged at by a big-ass bear? It's definitely over there somewhere. That doesn't make any sense. Where is this bear? Maybe it's, like, underneath us or something? Everything's on 5. Maybe I should just get this ember. Just so I'm a little bit closer. There's gotta be some kind of enemy here. Village remains. Terrifying boluses. A lot of golden runes, that's for sure. The scent butterfly. Okay, so I guess you have to fight this guy on horseback. He does a lot of damage, oh my goodness. I'll be right back. I've used the bathroom. Ugh. I have returned. My hair looking as awesome as it normally does. We are about an hour and 20 minutes in. I think I'm gonna stream today for like three-ish hours. Because I do want to make sure that I have enough time to tidy up the place. Oh god. It just like locks on, my god. Okay, killing these things with your horse is like significantly easier than killing them on foot. Which is kind of humorous because I thought the exact opposite. Alright, so we will leave you alone because we already fought you once. I actually want to travel up here and see what's going on. Open room. Something at the tail end. Golden room again. Another ember. How did that reach? You cheeky, cheeky boy. I just jumped. Nice purple item. Another Nascent butterfly. And that is just a cluster F. That is a cluster F. A bunch of pyromancy boys. I think I can drop down here. Oh, it should be good. I barely made that. Oh. Oh. That was so close. Let's go back this way and see if there's anything that we missed. I don't believe so, honestly. Drop down here. There's nothing though. And I am blocked. Yeah, it looks like you need the horse. Yes, that is one. Oh god. A wildly unruly horse. I'm actually curious if I go down this way. What exactly is over here? Ants, a big hole in the ground. Okay. Nice. This... Oh, Elden Ring does not disappoint. These environments are absolutely huge. Oh, it's you. Oh no. Oh no. Recover. Recover. Oh. That was almost nasty. Can I go up these routes? Can I scale them? I don't believe so. They are quite a bit steep. Yes, they're too steep. So I guess the purpose of this side area is just this massive overbuild. I have the cat ring on. Just confirm. Okay, I do have the cat talisman on. Let us go. Our material. A lot of formic rocks. Bear. Somber Smithing Stone 7. Oh my goodness, okay. So this is gonna take my damage from what it is now. It's going to scale like crazy. Dude, I'm excited. This guy's a beefy boy. Okay, finally fled. My goodness. He had so much life. The Prince of Death's Cyst. What the hell? Okay. So interesting. I didn't know that there was a cave back there. That's so cool. Alright, I already explored that. Alright, so we can proceed back to our scaled area. Okay, so that's the night. Oh my god, let me out. So this is that. There are knights over there. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything on the ground. I don't see anything. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use the somber smithing stone just yet, because I feel that if I do, it's going to take away a bit of challenge from this place. So I'm gonna hold off, because I think my damage is pretty good. Well, at least proportionally ratioed for these guys. But I could be wrong. We'll see. I wonder if these guys drop anything. I don't think they do. They do! Ooh, Mausoleum Greaves. I want that armor set. Okay, we can go up with our horse. There's gotta be some way inside the building, right? Okay. Okay. So we're going to get out. Shit. He has a sword. I thought he had a spear. Oh. That might change things. That might change things. We'll give it another go. I don't want to be interrupted by these boys. There are so many of them just walking around. What the hell? Bolts. Pretty sure that there was a soldier walking around here, right? I don't see him now, though. There it is. Come here, my friend. He's gonna try to range battle me? Well, this is a little bit more. Oh. Try to lure out the beefy boy. Shit. Be one more. Mausoleum Greaves again? Another Somber Smithing Stone 7. Oh, this is... Maybe the game is telling me that it's okay to upgrade. I feel like if I upgrade though, I'm gonna be too strong. Can I go up that way? No? Oh, good lord. When those things connect with you, they hurt, man. That was risky, but we got one. Oh, please, for the love of God, he's wide open. Okay. Another Somber Smithing Stone 7. Wow. This game is really making sure that you have enough. I ran out of damn stamina. Son of a bitch. Hopefully this goes okay. It doesn't go okay. It's not okay. Don't throw, don't throw. What a dick! Alright. That was almost terrible. But we did not die. And it has been killed. My steed has been dismantled. Oh, it's another one of you boys. Or another pack of you boys. There's an archer up there. There's another pack right here? What is going on? Why are there so many soldiers everywhere? There's so many soldiers. Archer boy. Oh, we jumped up. And jump back down. Just so much damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. He was protecting this. Mausoleum Soldier Ashes. That's pretty cool. I want to see this tech. See if it works. Actually did work pretty good. Not gonna lie. There's a bro over there on a horse. Oh, it's a shield bro. We did not get interrupted. So this is ideal. He didn't fall over. Lightning Great Bolt. And there's no cave. That's okay. There's a cave right here, though. And of course there's a bear. Actually, we'll just do that instead. It's fine. And that bleed really helps. Beast blood. Fan daggers and golden rune, which are really nothing very good. But continuing on. I guess he refilled our fast chargers, so that's something at least. and killed all those little mob enemies, and they didn't drop not one item for me. This one looks like a pretty big pack, though. Bolts! No armor pieces. So do we have to, like, destroy, like, little skeleton things on this thing's legs to make it drop? I don't see anything. I actually don't see anything at all. Is that... Maybe you're supposed to, like, jump on it from the tree? Maybe? Oh god, okay. Is this doable? Can I even go up this route? I don't think it is. Smithing stone 5. Well, I guess we'll just go back up here. Sorry about the glare and the webcam. I don't know what the doggo was doing, but he keeps on adjusting the keeps adjusting the curtains. Is that like a legit knight? I think it is. All towards me, fiend. I could have swore that there was another archer shooting at me. Maybe I was just imagining things. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of them. So far, we killed, I would dare say, at least 15 of these things, and they only dropped their leggings so far, which is a little bit disappointing. I would definitely like the entire armor set. I think it's really, really cool looking. Looks like some kind of enemies over here, though. Looks like another one of those guys with big-ass spears. Crucible Knight Soloria. He hurts. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. I can't even summon the skeleton boys. This guy is not wanting to stagger. He was a great enemy, huh? Soloria's tree. We finally got his staff. That thing is, oh man, that thing's so cool. I'm not sure how good it's going to be in PvP, but I really like its design. I think it looks so nice. Oh, so that takes us right up here. So I didn't even have to do all that investigating. Ghost Glovewort. Crucible Tree Helm. It's armor, it's gauntlets, it's greaves. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. I think for the next order of business, we should probably investigate up these tree roots, right? God damn Okay, the fall damage, got it. Somber smithing stone. Was hoping for an Ash of War, but that's okay. These things are annoying. Oh god. Can I go that way? Yeah, I think I can. Golden Rune. There's some archer somewhere. Go back! No! Shit. Oh. Well, that was a good run without dying. So, that's fine. Hopefully my souls are on the ground and not in the tree. If they're in the tree, then that could be a little bit problematic. But if they're on the ground, then I think I should be fine. They appear to be in the tree. Nice. Alright, so I'll try to go back the way that I originally took. And there are the souls, okay. Got the souls, then let's go this way. Another gecko boy. Item down there. Golden Rune. God damn it. Somber Smithing Stone 6. Don't want to fight you. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I can actually go to the top of that building. So it's stone sword key. For some reason I was about to say sword stone. How did that... Okay. Thought that was close enough to the air current, but I guess I was wrong. Where is that thing? It's this way. Where are the souls? Are they on top of the building? They are. Okay. Pick up the 84,000 souls, and then we will try jumping, and we survive. Thank you. The final thing that I actually want to do is I want to board that, that creature. Just because, like, I can't drop him, you know? So I wonder what's in there. Oh, the skeletons are up here. How's that not killing? Oh, is he already going down? Tipping. Okay. Alright, so whatever rune, I can duplicate it here, right? Duplicate remembrance to the Star Scourge. I'm good for now. I just wanted to make it accessible. That was the most important thing for me. But it seems like that boss was a dead end. There's got to be something else. The nameless eternal city, Necron, across the woods. Deep root depths. Great waterfall crest. Dude, I literally just explored so many things. I don't even know what's what. I think that's where we got teleported to. And this is where we fought the two big gargoyles right before we got teleported. Right? No? That's also deeper depths? Does that automatically teleport me to this? I think it does. Interesting. So that's definitely where the bro is. But I didn't find anything over here. Let's actually go there and see if there's something that we're missing. If we are missing, that's a big ass area. Try going up here. And we were totally missing this big ass area. Oh my god. Well, it looks like we're going to have a boss battle. That's what this looks like. Try summoning. Yeah, what is this? Oh, wait a minute. Before we fight this thing, we should probably spend our souls. Alright, I think that should be enough for 2 levels. Let's see. So that scales by 2 points, and it is only enough for 1 level. Which is a little bit unfortunate, so we'll use another one. Flask, HP. I wonder if I should do probably endurance and intelligence. God damn it. Okay. Still not enough? my god. This is becoming, like, completely insane. So that takes me to 48,000. I need another 2,000 souls. That should give me 2,000. 2,500, okay, that's fine. So, endurance and intelligence. And now, we can fight this thing, whatever it may be. Is it live? Praise the well done. Can I dodge that at all? God damn it. Sorcerer Roger. Interesting. So I got shanked to death. How does he retaliate? He retaliates before I even have a chance to attack him. He hurts. That's so hilarious. He just killed me! Lionel the Lion-Hearted. What a beefy boy. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I didn't see that. Son of a bitch. So Sorcerer Roger has definitely a little bit more beef in terms of my damage. God fucking damn it. Goddamn Sorcerer Roger. Goddamn stamina management. Dude, after that first fight, like, I definitely have to pop the Flask of Wondrous Physic and increase my stamina recovery because he is just a little... He's a little weasel, man. He's like so difficult to isolate and get rid of. It's crazy because like his attacks aren't even that threatening. But apparently the S-stock that he has is actually has so much damage potential. What just happened? Okay. I don't know what just happened. That's fine. Apparently the backward slash does a lot of damage. This guy's a beefy boy. He was beefy. Or maybe I'm just sucking really hard right now. Why is she spamming? What a D-bag. Oh, what a D-bag. I remembered after I killed the first person, a little too late, that I had used a stamina recovery item. Rock sling, nice. My fellow rock slinger, I can appreciate that. God fucking damn it, Roger. You piece of shit. Well, I think I was making him out to be a little bit more difficult than what he actually is. I was able to roll catch him a few times. Oh, pardon me. What weapon is that? Why is Roger just completely going through my defense? That doesn't make sense to me. Ooh. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I apologize. Very strange. Alright. So we have this thing. Strategy was to spam that stomp. Three stabs and it kills me. Nice. That is so cool. Oh man, that dragon attack is so cool. You dick. Now it's time to take on the terrible trio. Tried parrying me. What a cheeky boy. thought the fat thing got me. There's no way that you're winning now, fat thing. Oh, I think I overestimated the difficulty of that battle. I don't think that I needed to zone as much as I did, but it is what it is. Lost Grace discovered. And now I can teleport, which I'm very interested in doing. Where is this teleporter going to take me? How many runes? I got 40,000 runes from that. Nice. Rump required ahead. Time for comfort. Let there be good sword. Visions of legs. Gotta love the community in this game. Where, oh where, shall I be teleported to? Lindal Royal Capital. I was already here. But am I being teleported to an area that I have not gained access to yet is the question. Is this literally the starting location of the capital? It is. It's the starting location of the capital. That was a lackluster teleport, that's for sure. Okay. So we did that. Let's actually go to the table of the Lost Grace and let us achieve true power. Let us achieve the level... Oh, I fought your shade. But still seem to be the same, so... Achieve true greatness. That's what I was trying to say.
Greetings. Are you here for... I can hear it from the howl. You should keep your... I know you should...
Well, I took you no man to lay out your arms.
Strengthen armament. Increase my intelligence. Even more. What is it? It's a 162 goes to 175. So it's like a... I don't know. It says 162 to 1 plus 116. Then 175 plus 132. So is the 132 like relative to my scaling perhaps? And then we can go even further to plus 8. And then we can go even further to plus 9. Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. That increases my dexterity to B scaling. Oh my gosh, this weapon is beefy. And then I can get a plus 10 weapon. But I need this Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. That's crazy. My damage has gone up so much just now. I'm excited.
No. No. How could I? Father has. And now.
See if anything else has changed. Everything still seems to be the same.
I am pleased. Would you like me to hold it?
Would you like to hold?
Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the
Albinoric
Lasky
woman.
ruins, which she knows the. Find the Albinoric. She hides in a cave to the
West
west of the
of
Lasky ruins, which
Laskiar
juts from the
ruins.
shrouded lake of Lear. She knows the look.
Oh, I have a few different build offerings. What can I get as a result? Just Ghost Glovewort and Grave Glovewort. That's annoying. What do you have to say? Still the same.
I asked you not be thankful it is all the...
The animated twin fingers. I'm not gonna do anything just yet. I am interested, however, in buying the armor set because I think it's so cool looking. Get the Briar thing too. Okay. Radon's line armor or Briar armor. The Queen's robe is 10,000.
Now go forth.
Yes.
Let the work.
Yes, I'm going for it. It gives 10,000. Alright, now I should have enough for the armor. Oh, don't want to do that. This will get you. Oh, I can get you too. Okay, cool. So that's what I wanted.
Now go forth.
Now let's see if my stamina management is high enough for us to actually equip this. Royal Remains armor. Briar armor is slightly weaker. Same weight though. True Sentinel. Crucible Tree armor. That's heavy as shit. Ooh, Radon's armor is really, really heavy. How about the leggings? Nah, it takes this heavy load. We can wear Crucible Greaves. Can't really even tell the difference, but the defense is there. Bloodhound Knight. That takes this heavy load. So everything pretty much takes this heavy load. Okay. We can do, what is our slash current line? 3.5. That only increases by 1, though. So I think it's okay. Just leave it where it's at. Cat ring. Let's think. Oh, that makes us heavy. Just by changing the talisman? Oh my goodness. Boost guardian ability. Final hit of chain attacks. That's pretty cool. Greatly raises vitality. A fetid, overgrown cyst taken from facial flesh. Greatly raises vitality. Vitality governs resistance to the effects of death. It is said that this cyst came from the corrupted visage of one unable to die a true death. Indeed, it comes from the Prince of Death, scion of the Golden Bow, and first of the dead among the demigods. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Okay. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate. We will have to go back to our fire monk Reeves, I believe. Yeah, I mean, the physical protection is still okay. But we definitely have to be able to swap out this talisman. Raisin, yes. I'm actually trying to get stream in early today because my brother is coming back from vacation. I want to spend some time with him. So instead of not streaming at all, I wanted to make sure that I did stream at least for a little bit of time. But it is a little bit earlier than normal, but how are you doing? What time is it there for you? And we'll put that on. And I don't know where to go just right at this moment. This map is huge, so you can literally fill the map underground and above ground as well. Oh, don't want to do that. Switch. That's crazy. I've explored so many places. I don't know where to go now. Here it looks like there would be something. Maybe it's just a cliff? I don't know. Bird Tree Gazing Hill. Let's go here. 12:30. I'm also trying to sleep early. Good to see you before I get going. Understood. I can respect that. It's good to see you as well. I'm glad that you stopped by the stream. So let's go back this way, I guess. This is where I talked to that one NPC that ended up teleporting me to that other place that I was at earlier. Sounds like something around here. Some sparkly thing. Maybe it's on top of the hill? Yeah, I can't get up there though. Lightning-proof dried liver. Maybe I can get up there if I do like some nifty hijinks. So what was the way that I was supposed to approach this from? Looks like there's some kind of like structure over there. Interesting. So is that the grand lift that actually took me up here in the first place? Yeah, it is. Looks like there's some kind of cemetery down there. I wonder if I could drop down there somehow. There's gotta be a path somewhere. I'll figure it out. I do want to search this place though. Elden Ring 3. Oh, there's sorcery. And there's a boss fog here. What's that? Demi-human Queen Gallica. Well, she gave decent souls, 8,500 souls. Alright, man, really drowsy. Have a good night. Thank you for thank you for wishing me a nice day, Raisin. I really appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. Thanks for stopping by again. Our ritual sword talisman. What does that do? Raises attack power when HP is maximum. Talisman patterned after swords used in ritual combat held to honor the Erd tree. Practice had died out by the age of King Consort Radagon. Remains of the arenas where ritual combat took place can still be found in every land. It's pretty cool. I am curious, however. Oh, the sparkler's right there. Shield crash. Okay, so I will go back to my original strategy, trying to get over to this area. See if I can actually fall down without dying. Don't know if I can. Maybe I'll have to approach it from over here. And this is a brand new area. Goes even further down there. This is nuts. Okay. Ancient Dragon Lassos. Are you kidding me right now? Dude, that's a beefy boy. Let's try to take it out. Oh, what's this? Ruler's Mask and the Ruler's Robe. Oh, so I can bypass the dragon. What is this? Anything goes underneath? Nasty. Don't fully understand how that didn't kill us. Why can't I lock onto his feet? Where did he go? Oh, did you leave? You do a certain amount of damage to him and he goes away? I hope I wasn't supposed to kill him like that certain amount of time, because if that's the case, I kind of failed. But... Train cars. Why there's so many train cars here? Nice. Well done, little man. So this took me back to the bonfire this time, and it didn't even teleport me back to the stake. It's up here. Okay. So it doesn't look like anything's up here at all. So I think this is where that statue was, right? Yeah, that's where the statue was. That's where I got the ruler's mask. All these bros are just like chilling. Am I dead? Okay. I will trade with you all day. Man, that guy was beefy. There's nothing up here though, that's kind of weird. A little shack. Looks like I can go down that tunnel. There's an ember here. What is that? Oh, that's him. Alright, so it seems that this is where we're supposed to go. How many souls? We only have 16,000. So we can't necessarily level up. We made a lot of good progress. A lot of good progress. We finished up that knock-around area. Didn't contribute to the main story at all, but we fought the Crucible Knight. We got his armor. We actually fought the other Crucible Knight. We got his shield. So that's actually really cool. And then what else? Oh, I think we still have to go back there to light the torches. Actually, yeah, we do. We still have to go back there to light more torches. So I think that we were in another side area. I don't even think that was the underground area. Okay. So we have to go back and do that. And we also fought that one boss that had like 3 different like minions that it summoned. I don't think it gave us anything of note to just give us some souls. And then there was a teleporter that could teleport directly back to the capital, but that was pretty, that was interesting. That was an interesting side area. But we are right at the cusp of 3 hours right now. And today, I'm going to keep the stream a little bit shorter because I said it earlier in the stream, but I'll say it again. My brother is actually coming back from vacation today, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm free to spend time with him if he does want to do anything. He might be really tired from his plane ride back, but we'll see. But regardless, that is it for me for today. I do appreciate everyone who came and enjoyed the stream, tuned in. Raisin, thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for engaging. I really do appreciate it. And again, I hope that everyone enjoyed the content. I know that today's a little bit shorter than most days, but I will be back again tomorrow, and we'll be able to pick up right where we left off. Maybe we'll go back to the underground area, because I completely forgot that we have to finish lighting those torches. So there's probably more to do down there. But that's it for me for today. I hope that everyone enjoys the rest of their day. I hope it's fantastic. If it's close to your bedtime, I hope that everyone has a great night as well. But thanks again for watching, and take care.